Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Okay, today is the first day I'm going to record with my new camera. Yay, I got the Canon G7X Mark II, so I'm excited to try it. So hopefully this quality will be much better than when I did on my BlackBerry Priv. So today, it's kind of dreary out. It's that fall, kind of wet, rainy weather day. So I decided, you know what, today is a good day to make some homemade applesauce. So what I did is I pulled out my applesauce machine, which I have not used since Michigan because we used to get apples really cheap there. And I've got my apples from the apple orchard, and I am going to make homemade applesauce. So this is super easy. I bought this, it's a Victorio Strainer. I'm going to try to put a link in the description below for Amazon. I bought it at an Amish store for real cheap. I think it cost me like $35 or something, and I've had it for years and years and years. The only problem is there is an O-ring right here, and I cannot remember if it still works without the O-ring or if liquid will squish out. So hopefully we won't have too much of a mess, but I know you have to order this, and I'm obviously doing it today. I'm not going to get it here. My husband said he could run to O'Reilly's car place and give me one, but I said, you know what, it'll be fine. So we're going to try it without, see what happens. The only thing I'm missing is the plunger piece. It's a little plastic, like almost like a dowel that pushes the applesauce down in it, but I have a smoothie bar. I'm thinking like it looks basically like this. So I'm going to use this and hope, yeah, that'll fit. That will work. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to set that up and do this here. So for the apples, very simple. All you do is take your apples. I have my pot. I have one on the stove. You can see it's already cooking. So all you do is take your apples, you cut them up. You don't have to peel them. You don't have to do anything because the strainer takes everything out. It separates the sauce from the seed and the skin and everything else. So you can actually, when I had a lot of little babies, I had no time to even cut my apples up. So it was just easier for me to let them cook and then smash them down when I had time. So what I did is I just put them in whole in here. They cooked a little bit longer, no big deal. Today I obviously don't have to worry about babies to take care of, so I'm gonna cut them up in little pieces. You can do whatever. You can literally put this whole apple in there and it will smush its way down. I have done that many, many, many times because I was so busy, I didn't have time to cut up. But today, I've got time because all my kids are off. The boys are with dad in the garage, and the girls are enjoying a Saturday off, and then my older girls are gonna help me with the camera because they're finding it's pretty exciting. So that's what we're gonna do. So you can watch and see how we do this. Okay, so since I'm not just gonna do applesauce, I'm going to, since yesterday was my shopping day, I have turkey, and I'm gonna I have hamburger to cook, but since I have my pans going, I'm not gonna do that today. I can do that maybe tonight or tomorrow, we'll see. But today I'm gonna make up dinner. On the menu tonight is, last night we had a tomato soup and grilled cheese and grilled tuna sandwiches. So today is gonna be ground turkey meatloaf, and I'm gonna do like twice baked potatoes with instant potatoes. So I'm going to bake my bacon while the apples are cooking, because that'll be just cooking in the oven and let it do its thing. And then I'm gonna mix up the meatloaf. So you can watch me do that. Okay, so that was the meatloaf. What I did is I put a package of ranch in there, and then 4 eggs, 5 eggs, whatever I put down, I remember 5 eggs I think. And then what I did is you can use breadcrumbs, you can use oatmeal. I bought those little tiny balls at a discount store last month, and they were like artisan, how do you say that? Soup crackers. Well, they were a little harder. My kids didn't love them. I thought maybe they'd be like yummy oyster crackers. They were just okay. They're more like harder, just not our favorites. So I just stuck them in my food processor and ground them up, but you saw that sometimes there's a few bigger chunks in here. That's okay, it'll all get smushy and absorbed, be good. So this is dinner. It's gonna be turkey meatloaf, and then cooking the bacon, and we're gonna do some of those twice-baked potatoes with that. So this is done, but the first batch of apples is done. So I'm gonna put it in here and show you how it works. So we're gonna do that next. All right, so we got our first big pan done. 1 box of apples gone. I probably have some more in the fridge. I might pull out, just depending on how much we have made here. Super simple. Love my Victorio strainer. It is so easy, so good. It's also good for making tomato sauce. So if you had tomatoes that you were canned, you can separate. It'll separate all the seeds and all the skins, which is awesome. So we love it. So this now we're gonna do is we like frozen applesauce. You can can this as well, but our family likes the frozen. I like to I don't mind canning. Did it for a long time in Michigan when we had a lot of fresh produce there at the Amish farms, but here I just don't get as much as I would there, and so I've just been freezing it, and that works good for us. So I'm gonna put them in quart bags and then just let it put them flat, and then I'm gonna go put them in my freezer downstairs, and then we're gonna have frozen apples. So it's like a apple cider slushy that we really like at the apples place. It's kind of like that. So good. So I'm gonna keep doing apples, fill these bags up. Okay, so I am moving and grooving. We've got a whole lot of apples going. I had to stop and get lunch for the kids, so my husband had taken them to the gas station so they could get treats. So they all came home with a bag of chips. We put them on the table, and everybody filled their bowls with their favorite snack. And then I did peanut butter and jelly, and then I had some leftover tuna from last night's dinner. So I've just been cooking the apples and pouring them in here. So I got them in here, and then they will be ready to start scooping. We figured we'd do it at once. And then what I'm doing is I put my 4 bags in the freezer. Word to the wise, when you are doing applesauce and it is hot, make sure that your bag's slightly cool, because I have had bags explode in the freezer, and that's really bad and always a mess. So make sure that you let them cool completely, or pretty much so much, and then stick them in the freezer. So I've got 4 in there, and then what I'm gonna do now is mix up some instant mashed potatoes and make like a twice baked potato to go with my meatloaf that's cooking, because it smells really good. It's almost done. I took the foil off, and I'm letting it cook at 375 now, and then I took my bacon out and did the food processor and ground it up, so now I can add it to my potatoes. I'm gonna show you how I make that. Okay, so I'm gonna do my recipe. I'll give you the easy recipe for just a couple servings, but it's 1 cup of chicken broth, but I'm gonna do this recipe times 8 because we have a lot of people. So I just boiled 8 cups of water, and then I'm gonna mix in some chicken bouillon, and mix that up. Do a little taste with your finger. A little bit more. Stir that in. Okay. Perfect. And then you're gonna take, I'm gonna use a stick of butter. If you were just doing 1 cup of chicken bouillon, I would do 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'm just gonna put that in there. I'm just gonna take 1 stick. It should be 16 tablespoons, but I'm not gonna do that much butter. This will be fine. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to come in. You want it to get to almost melt, and then I'm gonna add in a container of sour cream. If you're doing this just with the 1 cup of chicken bouillon, then you would do 1/4 cup, but I'm gonna do 2 cups because we're doing this recipe times 8. And then I'm going to add my instant potato flakes. So it's 2/3 cup for 1 recipe. So I am going to do this times 8. Mix that up real good. Smells really good. Then what I'm going to do is add bacon. So this was 1 package of our bacon. I'll probably do all that, that'll be good. And then I'm going to do cheese. Stir that in. Okay, so mine is a little thick. See how thick this is a little bit? You want that a little creamy. So I'm getting milk. Just add a little too many potatoes. So just add a little bit of milk. I'm going to do about a cup. Just stir it till it's creamy. Okay, we're going to add about 2 cups of milk. And then stir that up. soak up, they're gonna get a little bit drier. So no big deal. Add more water if you don't have milk, and then powdered milk, whatever you have. I'm just gonna add regular milk though, because I do have that. And then I'm gonna put it in a pan, and we're gonna put it in the oven along with our meatloaf. And then I've got some carrots from our freezer that I'm putting in as well. So this will be very good. Because the cheese is gonna melt so they get creamy too. Delicious. And always try your food to make sure it tastes good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so good. Okay, put this in a pan. Go. Spread this in here. You can add green onions sliced up if you have them, and I do have them, but I'm not going to add it to this. That's perfect. Okay. Should cover it. I'm going to use the same piece of foil I used for my meatloaf, because I took the lid off. So I'm going to put this on here. Put this in the oven. Meatloaf looks like it's done actually. Let's put some carrots in here. Let's check our meatloaf. Oh yeah. Okay, meatloaf's done. Okay, meatloaf is done. Looks delicious. I took a little piece, so you can try it. This looks good, so I'm gonna let this sit, leave it on the stove until then. You put ketchup on it if you want. I'm just gonna leave it plain because the kids probably say it with butter, or maybe with butter, with cheese, or some way like with ketchup. Okay, you can stop. Okay, so these are all finished. The twice baked potatoes look delicious. They taste really good. So I'm going to cover these in foil so they don't get any more done. And then I'm going to put my meatloaf in the oven as well so it stays nice and warm for dinner. I put a little bit of butter and sea salt on the carrots. So dinner is done. All right, okay, we finished the girls and I think we ended up with 24 frozen bags of quart bags of applesauce, and then I also have I have these. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the big quarts, and then I fill up this one. So that's a good 24, probably 27, 28 and a half there. So that was very good. So I'm excited. Now I'm finished. It's warm. It's 3 o'clock. We started about 11:30. Probably took about a half-hour break getting food and stuff for kids, and then I did my meatloaf and my turkey meatloaf and my twice baked potatoes as well. So now I'm done. I'm looking outside. The sunshine is out, so I'm like, the sun is coming out. Maybe we'll go do something. We'll see. My husband's doing brakes on his car right now, and then we'll see what the rest of our night entails. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys like the camera and how it came out a lot better, if you like it better, or if you want me to go back to my phone, which I don't think you will, but just in case you do. So you guys have a fantastic day, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, bye. All right. Bye.